Hey guys, welcome to Tickzon Mentorship Scheme, where we try to turn our hindsight into your foresight. Now today, I'm here to talk to you about the power of consistency. Now I know it might sound like a played out tune, but it's a very serious thing. Now let me prelude this by telling you one thing. If you're trying to change yourself, if you're trying to excel in anything, if you're trying to start something, make a change, you want to do something new, you're trying to bring an idea, you're trying to do anything, understand one, nobody's going to care about it more than you. Like if it's your dream, nobody is going to care about it more than you. You know, if you're trying to get this degree, nobody's going to care about your degree more than you. You know, and it's about, you know, pushing yourself but simultaneously having things pull you. So no one's going to, you know, you might want to start an event, people are not going to back you, and it's like you're thinking they're, you know, you think they're fake friends or whatever. No, nobody owes you anything. Literally nobody in this life owes you anything. And you know, you have people that won't back you through it, but it's your dream. Take some control over it. Not necessarily that you have to do it by yourself, but if you're working with people, you gotta push it. Now when I talk about the power of consistency, it's my thing is that I'll never start anything that I'm not going to finish. So if I start something, I have to continue to see it through until the end. And the thing is, you have to understand, like, you're going to fail, but it's about that perseverance that actually brings the payoff. If I take myself as an example, if you ask yourself, I mean, I'm not that big in it, but like I got a little something. But oh, you see, I got a little something. Now, if I ask you now, how many times a week do you think I've been in the gym? Pause and write it in the comments. Now, I've only been to the gym 4 times in my life, as in 4 individual days, probably not more than an hour in my life. Once in 6th form, twice in uni, once outside of uni, actually no, 5 times, I'm sorry, and twice outside of uni. And these were always 3 days when my friend brought me along, etc., and I came over and then just ran around and did stuff. Now, and and I just ran around and did stuff, that's it. So for me, throughout, especially during 6th form, I woke up every day at 5 a.m. and went jogging in the park, did my press-ups, sit-ups, dips, squats, all of that. And I did that literally every single day. And the way I started is I didn't really have like any gym partner or whatever. What I did was literally, my alarm would go off, or I'd naturally wake up at 5 a.m. I'd open my eyes, I'd literally just push myself out of my bed. I'd already have I would already have my jogging clothes ready, or I'd already be wearing it. I wear my shoes, and it's just like in the sleeping dude. I'm going outside, and I just opened the door, and literally I just went jogging. That's how I did it every single day. Whether it was raining, whether it was snowing, whether the sun was out, whether the wind was blowing, it didn't matter. I wore the same shorts, the same trainers, the same top. Obviously I washed it in between, I mean, so there was 2, I mean, yeah. So, and went to the park and jogged, and there was no regime to it. There was no like, I'm gonna do 2 laps or whatever. Basically, if it was snowing, then I would keep on jogging until I warm up. Basically, if I don't want to die of cold, I gotta keep on running. And literally that's how I started every single day, whether it was snowing, whether it was raining, whether it was cold outside, regardless. And the thing about consistency is that I did that every day. I remember my friends asking me what was my motivation. I didn't really know what my motivation is. Part of my motivation, if I'm being honest, was like, if somebody stepped to like my family, could I probably do anything? You know, that old kind of masculine kind of thing. Not really the reason why I do at this point in time. I just enjoyed, you know, for me personally, going jogging and stuff like that was also a second, because it was a good time to clear your mind. It was just quiet outside, you know, you and your thoughts. It's a good time to reflect, and I did that daily. And I jogged literally every single day. And now it's so hard to build up a habit, but it's about pushing through. Like literally, I wouldn't even give myself 2 times to think. Like, I had my clothes ready, I pushed myself out, and I just ran. I just literally went out, ran, closed the door, and just went jogging. Now, So when obviously some people see me and I tell them I only went gym 4 times, but it doesn't mean that I didn't put in the work in terms of getting to where I am. And the good thing about it is that when you put in consistency, as in when you put in the work, especially in the beginning, it pays dividends. So even if you're setting up a business, you're setting up a project, even this Tickzon Mentorship Scheme, even though you see it now, we've gone to a couple of schools, we've gone to a couple of youth clubs, we're going to be going to a couple more, and you will still be seeing some more when we start putting that out there, GDPR. All the work that I've put in the beginning starts paying dividends now, and it's one of those ones where like 80% of the work you do brings, you know, it's the 80-20 rule. Like, you know, 80% of the effort will bring 20% of the results, and 20% of the effort will bring 80% of the results. But you only get to that last 20% once you've put in the 80%, if that makes sense. So it's reached a point where like I've gone a couple months of just no you know, jogging, no doing the exercise, stuff like that. I mean, listen, nothing really happens, like, but I, you know, and just literally I pick up my pace back quickly. I know some people will say genetics, but I'm not the only one in my house. I've got 2 brothers, 1 sister. Like, yeah, all of us should be on this kind of crud if it was just as simple as that. Then again, my 2 of my brothers are a bit of an athlete thing, you know. But you understand what I'm trying to say, and understand that consistency can easily be killed. So it's very hard to build an habit, but it's very easy to destroy it. So I remember the first day that I woke up and I was like, it's a bit cold outside. My bed was warmer, and after that day I started doing every 2 days, and it literally, after doing 2 years of one day, I let 1 day break my habit, and it went into 2 days. Now it's still be a consistency, even though, like, you know, which is probably good, because at that point I was doing some regimens and stuff like that. But it's about, you have to push through. And especially when you're starting anything, if you're doing any projects, you want to, you know, succeed in your uni and stuff like that, you will get hurdles. There'll be failures that come around. While I was jogging and stuff like that, not a lot of people saw me crying, not a lot of people saw me getting my muscle pulls, not a lot of people saw me just on the ground thinking like, okay, I need to do one more, I can't do one more. You know, I started way back, literally. I remember I was 16, and no, I was not even 16, I think I was 15, and I started doing 1 press up a day. I did it 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. So I did one a day, and I went to 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening. There was a time man couldn't do a press up. Like, it's really an L. Like, I was strong, but like I didn't do any, like, you know, I've been carrying bags of rice and yam and all of that stuff, been cutting grass when I was in Nigeria. It's all them things. But, you know, literally it's a slow build up. You know, I went from doing 1 to 2 to 5 to 10 to do 20. Now I could do, if I, you know, I'll do 100. Like, you just build yourself up. Don't go from 0 to 100. It's always a 0 to 10 to 20, then you go to 50. You just small increments, because, you know, if I went from 0 to 100 in terms of, like, you know, because I was doing it every day, when I knocked down from every day, it went to every 2 days. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're only doing it once a week, then that once a week really turns into once every 2 weeks. And this is for any business you're starting, any charity, any endeavor you're starting, any goals you have in your life. It's all about daily consistency. Success is little things done consistently over time. Time is your biggest asset, and you need to be consistent over time for it to actually pay off. No one, you're not gonna listen. If you go into our video about compound interest, you understand that you don't just, it doesn't, you know, if you want to make $1 million, you don't just come today and say you'll make $1 million. You know, people who are making $1 million are making what? They're a millionaire, but it's 7K a month. They're making sure every second they're making money, etc. and stuff like that. So in your business, if you're trying to excel, whether you're starting a business, whether it's music, whether it's dancing, whatever it is you're trying to do, be consistent. If you're trying to do anything, consistency is key. Consistency will show, and just continue pushing. And it's not going to be easy. Don't be too hard on yourself. When you fail, enjoy it. It's calm. Listen, that day that I went and stayed in my bed because it was cold outside, I enjoyed my sleep. I fully enjoyed my sleep. So, you know, you beat yourself up, you stand up, and you keep on moving. And that's just it. We're human beings, and by us being human, you have to understand that we're not perfect. You are not perfect, but you are imperfectly perfect, and that's good enough. So guys, thank you for being here in this video. If you don't take anything from here, just understand about consistency is key, and don't set up yourself for failure, but don't set up yourself for quick success. You're not perfect, you're imperfectly perfect, and that's just good enough. So hopefully you gain something from this video. I don't really like talking about myself, but I thought that, if I'm out here talking about consistency, I might as well give a little story about one aspect of my life, even though with other things, i.e. Tickzon Mentorship Scheme, it's only consistency that got me here. Everything starts with an idea. You might have £1 million idea, but it only gets you £1 million when you actually apply it, and that comes with consistency, comes with action and taking it on. So thank you guys. Hug someone somewhere, do something nice for somebody somewhere, do some act of random kindness today, because ultimately that's how we change the world. So thank you for rocking us, and have a blessed day. Thank you.